everyone, this is Anna from Leximi Journals. I hope everybody's well. Today we're going to make a tag using clock downloadables from the membership, the premium membership site, and I will show you what I have chosen to use for my tag. First of all, I'll show you I'm using this machine, this crocodile machine to make the holes on the tag. Not necessarily needed. One can use different things for reinforcing your hole, like the round stickers, but this is what I'm going to be using today, and I'll show you how I use it as well. As my tag, I've chosen this one, and I really love it because I like the fact that it's also black. I printed it out 122%. So I've printed it out to be a bit larger because I wanted my tag to be large so I would have more space to use. And that's yes, this is from Vintage Hardware. I also printed out a single clock which comes from the Clock Faces watches images, and I've also printed out this which is the little miniature hand, fancy miniature hand, and I printed that on 35%, and also this one 35%. So I wanted it to be a specific size so that it would fit onto my tab, but also be slightly larger. I use this piece of plastic, which can be found on all sorts of things, like wrapping. So this is really easy to find. And I will also be using a thicker piece of cardstock, which is 300 GSM. And I will use it because I'm going to back my tab onto this and glue it on. My printer does not print a thick piece like this, or if it does, it really struggles, so it's easier like that. I've got a smaller version of my cola glue, and this is because I'm going to be gluing smaller things, and I wanted it to be a little bit, easier to print. And of course my scissors. I also have a tiny brad, and it's really small, and some lace that I'm going to use as a ribbon. I will also be using some distress ink and some of my usual gilding wax, just to make it a little bit more interesting and fun. I will start by cutting out the different parts that I'm going to be using. So I have it all ready and I've laid it all out. I will attach, to start with, I'll attach the tab onto the cardstock, the stronger cardstock, the thicker one. And I glue all around. I always try to glue all around to make it attach, especially the edges, so that it attaches well and I don't get the ephemera coming apart. So lots of glue, but not too much, so that it doesn't come out on the sides. And then I will cut around the tab. Funnily enough, I fussy cut with the big scissors. It's just one of these things. I like the grip, so that's why I use the big scissors. I see other people always using their nice tiny little scissors, smaller scissors, but I find that the grip helps me more when I'm doing it. So if you ever do that, don't think it's strange. I think so we all have our own ways. Okay, so I've got this ready, and now I am going to punch the hole. Okay. In this case, I I'm going to choose a gold one. There. And I place the inside part under, and then I place this one on the top, and then this one here, and then I kind of try to adjust it. Okay, so I will put that away, and my tab is ready now to use. And I will also put this lace through, and you can do it either way around. In this case, I've chosen to do it this way. Put it through there, and I make a loop, and I put it through the loop. It's really easy. Already, there we have. That's nice. So the next thing I'm going to do is give it a little distress ink just to age it, because we like it aged. And while I'm doing that, tiny bit aging of my lace there. It doesn't need to be done this way. You can tea dye it, but there. Okay. So having my tag there ready, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare my clock. And as you can see, I am going to use this plastic over the clock. It'll give it a little bit more interest, and also it protects it. I am going to cut it around. Like that. And now you can see it's quite shiny there. It looks nice. The other thing I want to do before I glue it on is to age it a little underneath. Like that. And then very, very gently, I've seen something here I want to tidy up. Very gently, we will glue this onto our disc, our clock. And again, just a tiny bit of glue all around. Spread it like that, and then I will. This is what I do when I'm when I'm gluing something that I don't want to see the glue underneath. I take a piece of paper and I just spread it on, and I will attach this piece of plastic on it. And as you can see, I'm pleased to say that it looks good. You see, it all has it's all going nicely onto it. I will go around and tidy up the plastic a bit from underneath so that it doesn't show wood, because we're going to use it turned upside down. So but just for, just to make it a little bit more neat. So now we're ready. We've got our clock ready, and I will prepare this, the little hand, and I will do the same thing. I will put a little bit of plastic over the hand as well. So this is ready as well, as you can see, and it's nice and shiny. And I will attach it into the middle, and I will put the little brad onto it. So I have my little hole puncher here, and I will center it here and punch through. Good. And I'm going to put my little brad there. There we are. And it's ready. Here we go. This is fun, isn't it? So now that I've punched it, I will make a hole onto the tag, and put this, adjust it onto it. And I will put it here so that it goes over the tag and it moves around and makes it a little bit more fun this way. There we go. There it is. Yeah, isn't it fun? I like it. Okay, so now we're just going to turn this around. Now that we've got this part done, I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to dress up a little bit the back. And I've chosen these images, and I'm going to make a little collage on the back. So I will, first of all, I just will collage them one on top of the other so that they all look a bit, connected in some way. All right, so I will glue this one first. I will add the lion, the lion doorknob. I'll put it here, there. I will cut around it. Okay, that's it. And this globe will go, let's see, cut the globe. That's right, so it will fit without interfering there with the other image, and give it a bit more at the same time, a bit more substance, and then I can cut around it. So just a little bit of tidying up, and the next thing is aging. Okay, and I will add it on this side. Excuse my inky hands, but it's inevitable. Okay, so that will go there, and okay, that one is ready. And behind, I will look in the back and fussy cut the part that I want to remove. So here's the other side. And now I will add this image here, and let's see how we can do that. It's a little bit big, so we don't want to. There, I will add it here. But before I do that, I will find something to fill this little gap underneath. I'm going to cut this part, and this way there's continuity. Okay, so I will glue them together at the same time, and this way I will make sure that one goes over the top of the other. That's right. Okay, so this is done as well. And because we've got the clock here, I don't want to completely, to cut more than I need to, because I quite like this, the way this has come out there. So I will just cut whatever is showing from the back, because we don't like things showing from the back. I mean, I don't, if you like to, don't mind leaving it. Okay, so our tag is now ready. And the last thing I need to do is age it a little bit more from the back. That's it. And we've got this one moving around nicely, and then we've got this on the back. And if we like, I like it, I will, and I like to do it, I want to do it, is to add now a little bit of gold all around. Ready. Here we are. So this is the front and this is the back. Have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.